Okay, let's start this over again. I'm reading another letter. This video is in lieu of the ones I've removed at the request of my employer. He's upset about something. I don't know. He keeps telling me I got free speech rights, but he keeps asking me to get rid of these things. Who the hell knows what's going on in his mind, or their minds. Nonetheless, I'm going to read this letter as a filler. Okay? It says, "Dear sirs, my name is Daniel McFarlane, but online I am virtually Jesus Christ. I'm a Muslim man who attends Friday services near Bethlehem. I'm an active member, dues-paying member, of the Muslim Association of the Lehigh Valley. Feel free to confirm what I've just stated. You will find that all my statements are true, and in reality, I do not lie. My current employer is nameless, but it's near Bethlehem also. I have been given a written warning concerning online postings of my thoughts. Much of what I post is of a religious nature. All of it supports the fact that Islam is the truth, and Jesus Christ has returned to explain this to the world. Additionally, I suggest that viewers should read the Blessed Quran. It is my belief that my speech is protected by federal law, and probably by state law also. I may have violated one rule concerning the filming within our facility. I have assured management that this will never happen again. Additionally, I have altered the offending YouTube videos so as to hinder identification of their filming location." Now, this video that you're seeing right now is put in lieu of that because they weren't happy, which I did before. I put a good faith effort into it. They didn't agree with what I did. So now I'm making some additional changes. Trust me, I'm trying to make this a win-win situation for both of us. So anyway, let me continue with the letter. They have requested that I remove all content that has me mentioning the word, I'm not even going to say that word. In reality, this appears unreasonable to me. I have tested as a mastermind at the Kiersey.com website. I've been told by respected individuals that it is a legitimate test and generally accepted by professionals. In my mind, I'm just simply saying I'm a mastermind, using a different word. Therefore, I can't honor their request. They have also requested I remove all videos in which I'm wearing a baseball cap with that word on it. And it's got an obsolete logo of some sort. Now, this logo is a circle with a trinity of S's. I'm not sure what the Trinity stands for, but it's a moot point since the logo is obsolete. Their new logo looks like some sort of atom or universe, with them in the center of it all. How presumptuous. But then I digress. This hat was produced as a marketing tool and distributed without concern as to what it may be used for. Additionally, on the side of our building, which is at a location near Bethlehem, there is a large representation of this obsolete logo, with the trinity of S's. What is that about, I wonder? Oh well. This is easily observed by the thousands of motorists traveling along Interstate 78. Therefore, I feel they have no right requesting I remove those videos, or even the hat. In an effort to alleviate their fears, though, I have returned the cap in question to the Director of Human Resources, who will remain nameless. Thus, I have removed the temptation from my site. Once again, they should have no reason to be concerned about my future activities in the virtual world. Now, as a sidelight, this company does have a website. They have pictures of the building with the name on it. They have a description of what business this company's in. And they have pictures from within the facility on the internet. Just a sidelight. Let me continue with the letter. Okay? This is the important part here, I believe. I should mention the fact that a Detective Anderson had called me a few weeks ago demanding I no longer submit guest articles to the morning call. Now, this Detective Anderson is with the police department not too far from Bethlehem. He called me on 9/3/2010 at 12:55. It was a Friday. Actually, when he called, I was at Juma Services. I had my phone turned off. So as soon as I got out of services and saw the message, I called the man up. He gave me the number. It was 610-437-7721. I think that's it. Anyway, he gave it to me, not knowing what I'd do with it. So since he's a public servant, I feel no problem giving the number to you. Be nice. Don't abuse it. Okay, where were we? So anyway, he called me. And the newspaper, the Morning Call, is near Bethlehem. It is also the most important prayer in Islam. That's the morning prayer, the morning call. But you're probably already aware of this if you can follow along. Or if you're a Muslim, you know this. Mr. Ornstein is the culprit of this conspiracy, I believe. I could be wrong, though. There's also a Teresa there, and she might have rang his bell. She's been mentioned by the Morning Call's Director of Human Resources, who sent me a letter. I think his name's George Costanza or something like that. I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe he just acts like George Costanza. You don't know what's going on. Okay, so anyway, this Georgie guy sent me a letter telling me not to, let me find the right page, contact either and the paper. Now, there's a white guy there that I could contact, I guess, but I've already talked to him, and he don't seem to know what's going on. So, let me continue. Now, this seems odd for a newspaper that solicits guest articles. I've followed their rules to the T, but for some reason, they will not print anything I have submitted. Could this be religious discrimination? I don't know. But this is why I'm writing this letter at the moment. Could you please send a letter to each of these entities informing them that they have no leg to stand on, and they should stand down immediately? I thank you for your time and consideration in my effort to explain the truth of Islam to the world. Enclosed, please find a DVD representing some of what I am in the virtual world. Know that every statement and word was true at the time of recording. Additionally, all images are real and have been recorded live. To be quite honest with you, most of the stuff on the DVD is stream of consciousness coming right out of my brain. And you know what? I've been to a stream called Paradise, and I was at the Garden of Eden with love. This is the truth. And to be honest with you, you can find it on the internet, because I posted it a while back. Just got to do your research. Okay, now then. Oh yeah, additionally, all images are real. And okay, I have documentation to verify everything, or another human being that will confirm the validity of any statement. If you have any questions concerning the content, ask, and you shall receive a reasoned response. By the way, I believe we would have a good chance of winning in court a battle concerning who is the true representative of the God of Abraham. If you are interested, drop me a line. I am quite versed in the subject, even though I don't speak Arabic, which, as you know, is the language that Allah revealed the Noble Quran in. It is my belief that I am here to speak to the world in English simply because English is the de facto language of virtual reality. I hope you understand what I have typed. Know that you can't change it. My reasoning is pure, and in my mind, God is reason. But Allah is on my mind for all of eternity, and it is the word that rolls off my lips when I think of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. I cannot predict the future because I am not a prophet. That was Muhammad, peace be upon him. He was the last of those. I am only here to warn and give the message of Islam. If you want to know what the future will bring, read the Quran and study what the Prophet had to say about it. Best regards, Daniel Aisa McFarlane. Then I gave my website, address, and everything, but I'll keep some of that private. The website you can find on your own, if you're diligent. Talk to you later. This is Jesus Christ, signing off.